We have to get beyond the point that we feel like it's an individual shame thing
Right.
or fault thing, and just accept it is. I mean, we live in systematic racism.
Hi everyone, it's good to be with you as we introduce the Flourish Summer Book Club. The first month, in the month of June, we're going to be reading Wide Awake, An Honest Look at What It Means to be White by Daniel Hill. And Jane Hubbard, our good friend, is going to be moderating a panel discussion on this book for us, and I'm really excited for her to tell you a little bit about why she recommends that we read this book and what she hopes for us to take from it.
Thanks, Sarah. Well, I think we always learn best from other people's stories, and Daniel Hill does an excellent job of taking his own story, of facing his own whiteness or his white identity, and going through 7 stages of becoming more awake. So Daniel Hill walks us through what he learned, both in the good ways and the hard ways, of being white and our unconscious bias. He talks at the beginning of the book about a book called White Fragility, written by Robin DiAngelo, and she talks about the fact that we hold back as white people because we don't want to be embarrassed, we don't want to be considered racist, we don't want to be offensive, we don't want to be offended. And it's in that white fragility that we hold back and really do not learn about each other when we're from different cultures. For example, and the example she uses that really struck home with me was that as males and females, we recognize that we're different. We know that we are different, and we accommodate for those differences. And when we decide to be in relationship together, we know that we're going to have to learn about each other, and we're going to have to make concessions and also be better because of our relationship. And it's really no different with people of color. We need to embrace our differences and be open to supporting and learning about each other. Systematic racism is real in the United States and all over the world. And so the only way that we can come to that awareness of what that really means is to learn about ourselves and be willing to be open and talk about it and be vulnerable. And so that's why I'm really excited and honored to think about coming here and talking about with the panel and talking with each of you.
We're going to be meeting to talk about this book on June 24th from 7 to 9 p.m. here at church, and we'd love for you to let us know if you're planning to come by signing up in the narthex. You can sign up in the Jefford Center, shoot me an email, just because we like to plan and know what to expect for food and our fellowship time together. And please invite a friend. This is a great opportunity to reach out in the community and start those conversations. And I'm really excited for what God's going to do as we dig a little deeper and read this book together. So I hope you'll come.